your image. Hmm. Layman, what is, to our own understanding, what do you feel that reputation is? Who you are, who you are, what you are, yes, your principle, mhm, your image, yes, somebody has said that.
Sincerity and honesty in dealing with people.
Sincerity and honesty in dealing with people. I which are ideas. Trust is there. We have an idea of what we are talking about. We have an idea. We have an idea, sir. How you how you address yourself. How you address yourself.
Yeah, they-
Your identity. I will. Yeah, that means this class is a very full class. We know what we are doing. In my own definition, I said reputation is the perception or belief people hold about you. Yeah? My perception about you that is based on your behavior, your character, your achievements, or your qualities make up reputation. You find out that if you are talking about reputation, you are talking about the past.
track records.
Yes, track record. You cannot talk about reputation and your reputation is in the future. Who are we going to ask? Are we together? So, reputation is about the things that you have done in the past. And you know the funny thing? The funny thing is that what you are doing today will form a reputation for you by tomorrow. So, for people that come to me in my office, if I'm privileged to meet you one on one on the first time they are coming to my office, and you ask me questions about real estate, you find out that I'm going to categorically tell you about reputation. And why I do this is because most people might not really have a trustworthy background or the things that they were doing before and coming into real estate. You find out that if you are into fraud and you come into real estate is not going to cover up your fraud. Instead, it is going to amplify that fraud. And that fraud that you did in the past is going to limit the things that you are going to get from real estate. Because when somebody wants to ask questions, they say, how about this person do room before? Then I come down go down. So the first thing I tell people is if you don't have a good reputation, begin now to build it. Because by the time you say I've been 6 months into real estate, there should be a change in your life within that 6 months that you have been into real estate. Do you understand the importance of reputation? So I said it is the perspective or the perception rather or belief that somebody else holds about you that is based on your past behavior, your character, your record, anything you are doing in the past, even your words. Did you get something? Somebody can ask a question and say, but while I was in my past, I did not know that I was going to do real estate. I know that real estate is a business of accountability. You have to be accountable to the last penny. If not, why will I trust you with 10 million naira?
You can't have that account with 200.
Yes, when you can 200,000 is big, sir. When you cannot account for 20,000 naira contribution that they made. eh? So, reputation, reputation, reputation. Now, one question that I would like to throw before we continue. What is the one thing that you want your reputation to be known for? One thing that you want your reputation to be known for. Trust, integrity, mhm, success, okay, mm, belief, which type of belief?
Accountability.
Accountability, no, not belief. Yes, dressing, behavior. Mhm. How you talk and how you explain yourself, sir. Good public image, responsibility, responsibility. Imagine I'm dressing very responsible. I'm carrying dread, I'm wearing torn jeans, baggy clothes, and I'm standing here in front of Sao Chendo that today is the first time that I'm meeting him face to face, and I did not show a good image. I'm not sure that he will agree to even sit in front because to him I have nothing to offer.
And then
Eh? So I am happy that each and every one of us here have one thing that we are looking to get out from our reputation from this class. And let me say this thing clearly that if you hold on to accountability, if you hold on to integrity, if you hold on to honesty, you become a professional in this real estate industry because your word will be cherished so much. People will be waiting for you to speak. Everybody will speak and they'll be waiting. Okay, Mecca, what did you say about this property? Anything you say about this property is what I'm going to believe. Why will somebody do that? Who will go a track record that what you have said in the past is how things. Am I communicating? Am I wasting your time?
no, this is very important. This is the core of the business.
I'm happy that I'm not wasting your time. Now, there are some habits that will help you to stay consistent in um, building your reputation. We'll come to that. But I need you to take down this one point. And that point is this. How possible? I see my handwriting again. Comrade, welcome. Are we seeing the board? I decided to write it down before I say it in my mouth. Can we say this together?
Don't,
Clients don't choose realtors. They choose who they trust. Clients don't choose realtors. They choose who they trust. That shows you that the underlying factor here is trust. For me to be able to commit my millions into your hand, whether I trust the real estate company or not, first, you must be trustworthy. We have had this notions that the real estate companies that I work with, they are genuine, they keep to their word, and then we, our personal life, we don't know that what we do affects the business. It is true that clients can trust the real estate company. Your clients can trust Lexus more based on we have enough work to show them. But more so, they need to trust you more because I told us that they will rely on you for some certain information, hoping that you are on their side. Now, if they cannot trust you that you are on their side, how do you think that more businesses will come? Lexus don't have land everywhere. Now, what if they now need land in a place that Lexus does not have? And then you bring in a company that has question mark to them. But to you, probably you must have known one or two foundations about that real estate company and you know that they are able to deliver. But you need to prove that to your client. And now your client needs to act based on that trust. And your client does not have that trust. That business will not work. Did you get it? That business will not work. So when they believe in you, what they are seeing is somebody they can trust. It is not a business where let me buy pepper 200. If the pepper is not good, I'll go to another place and go and buy another 100 naira. No. And once you break your client's trust the first time, you have to come to the altar and meet them. Because for you to build back that trust that you have broken, it will be better for you that you do not even break the cost. You do not even break that trust at all costs than allowing that trust to be broken and then you are not looking for ways to amend it. Eh? Do you know that in talking about trust, this trust that we are talking about is something that has to do, okay, not something that has to do, something that has everything to do with reputation. Trust has every single thing to do with reputation. Let me use example, politics. Why most of us believe that P2B will do well? Probably the time he was governor of Anambra State, none of us benefited anything directly from him. But that's the truth. Yes. Then he will come out and give you statistics of the things that he has done, and then you become a realistic person. You want to dot, you want to see, and you are not seeing. But yet somehow you believe that he's the best candidate. Do you know that you you indirectly trust his capability? Because true, if you were most of the things only. If I tell you now to pinpoint one thing now for Anya that P2B did for Anambra State, you find out that most of them are on the paper. They are, yes, he did. But I said to you, physically, when you benefit, yes, you may not have benefited, but you trust him.
Because you see what he had done.
Yes. So therefore, that trust is equal to reputation. And the funny thing is that that reputation gave leadership. Did you get my story? It is that trust that gave us the reputation. And that reputation gave leadership. So I said it before when we started that reputation and leadership work hand in hand. Most of us here do not even know that we have started exhibiting leadership traits right from when we are small, when we know nothing about leadership. The truth is that there is an element of leadership in each and every one of us. Somebody might argue, but I'm not leading any firm, I'm not leading anybody, I'm not even a leader in the church, in my office, anywhere. And then you argue to yourself, what is in it in leadership for me? But what I will say is this: do we have friends? Do we have children? Do we have junior brothers? Do we have people that at some point you have given one advice and that advice works? Your wife, your children, your friends, your junior colleagues. These are places that you have exhibited leadership qualities and you do not even know that you are a leader. You must not be a CEO to be called a leader because it's not every CEO that is a leader. Okay, most of them are. You must not have an office to be a leader. That is why I say each and every one of us have an element of leadership in us. To some people, their own is very, very pronounced, and to some other people, their own will spring up. Let me give you an example myself. When I was 15 or 14 years, I noticed a certain thing about my life. And that thing is due to my small nature, any place I enter, I don't go unnoticed because all my friends are taller than me. All the people are doing something that are bigger than me. So you just but wonder, what is this little man doing among these giants? And this alone will spring up curiosity to know more about this person and why these people are comfortable around him being his friend. And within a short time, I join any organization, I find a way to climb to the top. Just a very short time. This was just what I understood about myself. Yes, this just a little something that I understood about myself. I had to do what? Work on it. When we were in school, we had to test our learning, we learned a little bit of politics. But it's so that most of us can actually understand that at some point in our life, in our education, they needed we have been called upon, "Wa, come and lead this thing, come and do this thing." For people to trust you to come and do that, they are seeing some element of leadership traits in you. And it is very important that you grab your integrity and hold it. Are we together? Okay. Yeah.
Based on what you learn from let us do the talk.
The client, the
Like
client choose.
now, when you meet somebody at the first time, somebody that you don't know and just don't know, you now advertising your product, one person come and complain. How will the person first come and buy? Somebody that never know.
Thank you, sir.
How to make it small?
Help me.
When you meet somebody, an old buyer, ask some questions about that estate. If you want to put across, you need to make access. How is the plan? What is the location of the land? Is there any access road, good access road? These things you answer this question, and this question will raise you when you begin to go to that house. Say what you see.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'll throw more light. I'm meeting you for the first time, and I need to convince you to trust me. Now, we said something about trust and reputation, and we concluded that it is something of the. Instead of me to come up, how many of us were here wants to communicate to this person that I have had experiences without me saying. If I tell you something like this, that means I've had experiences whereby during rainy season I could not enter somebody's land. But I'm telling you for a fact now that during this rainy season, as a matter of fact, it was raining on the day we went on general inspection to that property. And that day we were able to get to that place. What I communicated, if you join me to go to this property, you must have trusted me because I told you something about the issue. And now you are prepared to just go down to you. And that my experience, it is my reputation from past. Yes. And that is going to form the basis of our conversation. I start off today and I ask you one question. Do you know about the new Oka 2.0? Then I tell me, yes, I've been hearing about. Do you know the communities that are involved in this Oka 2.0? That the solution government is repositioning the new Oka city and bringing a new city to that location. You say yes or no. The best time to buy land is now. Buying land now will help you to make more by the time government brings in the income. If you are competing by every way that like this, and then you will not find a way to trust me, except you ask me a question that shoots me off balance. And that is why let us we attend meetings like this because we share from each other's experience. Am I communicating? Say 1 hour. This thing is taking. Hello. If I understand your question correctly, if I understand your question correctly, you are talking about you breaking somebody's trust or somebody breaking your trust. Which one? Somebody that you trusted. Well, the truth is that we are all human, and as I said, I trust you. I cannot trust you in my life. I can trust you with my money. Yes, I might not trust you with my, but I might trust you with my money. If I have 500 million, I can trust you with 1 million naira to see. Yes, and watch you. I said something about breaking the trust and trying to build it back. My mentor Harold will always use an illustration, although he illustrates that with relationship. But I will borrow that illustration for example of trust. You get a rope and you cut that rope. No matter how you join that rope, it can never be the same length. Eh? The same thing goes for trust. If the length of our trust is like this, and you dare to break that trust, you will try to make amends. But no matter how hard you try, I can never trust you the same way I trusted you at the beginning. At the beginning, you know. But excuse me, sir. But then what we are here to discuss is our own life, to be able to live a trustworthy life so that our clients can be able to trust us. And if our clients can be able to trust us, sir, your fellow realtor like me, I'll be able to trust you. Do you know? You know that it is easy if you know any realtor that is a firebrand that is selling week in, week out, closing deals, major deals. You know that it is easier for you to pick up phone and call that person. Now you were somewhere, somewhere, somewhere. Thank you. Do you know why? Because you are recounting that clients are trusting this person to buy from this person. And for this person is giving them something genuine. Even you, without even knowing, you don't really trust this person. So the main thing that we are here to discuss is trust among ourselves. Let's leave people that broke our own trust. Let's talk about building trust by ourselves to be able to attract, or when that premium client comes, there will be something that the person will look at and remember. Eh? The person will look at it and remember. You understand? So I wanted to ask you. I'm, I'm not an exception. No, I'm not an exception. We are on a main now, on a main. Sometimes there are forces beyond their control. But what they need to do is to quickly make amends. First, you apologize. Be sincere enough to first of all apologize. Admit this one is on us. I'll give an example. You know, I cannot stay here and claim that I'm all righteous. You know me, people know me very well. Hey, I'm a very honest person. This event happened yesterday, yesterday, one house. So it happened that yesterday I was very busy, and in the morning hours around 9, 10, one of our relatives called me. She has a client that needs to go to Rubicon. That the client is putting to go to that inspection today, which is Friday. And I said, no, we don't go on inspections on the days we have our rentals. And it should either be after it or before. So, in my head, ceteris paribus, all things being equal, I said, okay, let's put it yesterday. Mind you, I was not around.
Something that is wrong.
No. The thing is from me, so allow me to learn. It's not from my client or the rest. So I need to expose myself first, so that we all will understand this point. So it happened that my manager Chinemedu is not around. He's in Abuja for conference. Victor is not around, and I'm not around. The cardinal people that are meant to head these inspections are not around. Now, I've already given that time. I say, come by 12, you make it happen. Because I don't want to be the person to disappoint your client. I heard that your client is traveling today to Lagos. So, come. By 12, they came. I was not around. 12:30, I was not around. I called the driver. In fact, immediately that morning, I informed the driver, see, we are taking clients to this place. The driver knows this route very, very well. So with or without me, I just need maybe the secretary to accompany the driver will carry you straight to this property. That's what happened yesterday. My driver disappointed me. My client and the realtor stayed there for almost 2 hours waiting. I was not close. I was not even anywhere close. And my client left, and I called and called and called to apologize, called and called. I did that until I got the realtor in the night, and I started pleading and begging. This one is my fault. I did not even want to blame the driver. I said it is my fault because I'm the person that put the time, and I said come. And guess what? They counted on my word to come. So you see, sometimes these things are beyond the control. But the first things to do is to admit that I'm the person that did this thing. If there's any way that I'm going to compensate, I am fully out to do that, to show you that I am truly sorry for. That's how to protect that reputation. And then when you call on this person again and this person says, you know that you are still going to compensate. You do something, no be that there is something you are going to do. There could be cake. You understand? Yeah. So that is my own, so that we also learn. The client travel, but we will study and we know. It got to a point I told the realtor, come, I need to, this phone apologizing it, I need to apologize to you face to face. Say she's not around, that she come. I said I'm going to be in the office here till 6 o'clock today to be able to make sure that I apologize to this person. Because it's not easy to get a client and then allow the company to make the client to leave angry. So let's continue. I hope I answered that.
Yes, so
I shared my own experience so that we all will learn. Let's talk about three pillars. So let's look at the three pillars of trust-based leadership. I hope we are learning something. Am I boring us with my long stories? But it is good that we learn. Hmm? It is good that we learn. With my 1 hour allowed to remind you, as usual. Afube mo mọ̀ sẹ́ ń kò lọ tẹ́ bá kúzicha ihe niile na my notes. If you follow me very well, you find out that most times I don't even finish because we have a lot to discuss. And I'm not a person that wastes time. I don't like to waste people's time. These three pillars, Okay. Let me do it this way. Hmm. Who is with me? Now we'll be talking about three C's under the pillars of trust-based leadership. Who will give me the first C? Let's check. Who said that? Who said that? You. Come.
Take it. Take it.
That was too fast. I was not expecting that. Ah, character. Who give me another C? Eh? Lie, you read my notes. Eh? Let me be sure. This note I put at the outside. The third person. Who said that? Hey! No need now. Everybody know what I'm about to teach now. Can never say. The truth is this. I did not rehearse with anybody. Daddy, I need to confirm. Oh. Let's not be. What is this? Competence,
Competence,
character,
character,
consistency.
and
How did they get this?
I
I'm shocked.
they follow you over to
Hey! No, I'm not shocked. I'm happy. I'm happy. Wow! I'm impressed. I'm happy with myself. So let's talk about character. The third one is consistent. Let's talk about character. In character, we talk about your word being your bond. First of all, many of us are right from this. So we agree that we similar. What did I say? Under character, we are talking about your word being your bond. If your word is your bond, like I'll be moving this side because they can get all this side. I was at this eh? If your word is your bond in real estate, that means you are ethical. You understand the ethics of this profession because this profession is all about character and honesty. If this location is prone to erosion or prone to flood or prone to one thing or the other that might discourage your client, please do well to tell them. Hmm? Do well to do what? And if you tell them that you are going to be there, if you tell them that you are going to be there with them up until they finish everything about this thing, please ensure that you are there for them because most people disappear immediately they receive their commission under 24 hours. It is from Lexus. You know that we pay under 24 hours and you smile. It gives e gives me joy to do such. I no dey waste time. E gives me joy to do such transfer. As e dey come, e dey give you. So that as I'm smiling, you are smiling. Eleba, everything. Ehen. So communicate transparency because leadership means doing the right thing even when it's not convenient. Hmm? As a leader, those of us that are in leadership positions already, if you have not done the right thing that has been convenient, you have not started. Hmm? You have not started. That's the place of sacrifice, but but if you are trying to build these leadership traits in you, you should understand that you are bound to do the right thing, even if you are not confident. But let it be that you did the right thing, and let it be on record that you did the right thing. Then leave the rest. And you don't want to call. There have been times when there is no money in my personal account, my own account, the not company account, my own account, the one bearing Anthony Precious Chima, and somebody will still come to my office and say something, and I release my last card. I'll come out here and I'll use leg and go home. Ask him, that's okay now for me.